Hi, everyone. Oh, God. My name is Kerssebeeck. I am with the MSLETB, and I'm the Interim Programme Manager for the Immersive Technology Apprenticeship. And I'm also the manager for the XR Hub in Sligo. So I'm the last speaker, you'd be glad to know, so everybody can go for food after this. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the Immersive Technology Hub that's in Sligo. We're very new. We've just literally moved in at the end of March. So we're very much at the beginning stages. We're building the infrastructure. So we're set up as a training room. So we're basically very much a hands-on space for discovering, learning, and adapting immersive technology in VR, AR, spatial computing, digital twins, 3D design, and much more. The purpose is simple: to turn complex tech into clear, practical skills so educators, L&D specialists, industry, and learners can use XR confidently, safely, and with purpose. One of the main things that's come up a lot today is education and learning. And this is the journey that everybody's at the beginning. So it's about learning and the journey of it. So I think Ireland in general is at that stage. And with the MSLETB, we're hoping to be that stage for everybody. So we're here to support industry, educators who want to bring it into the classroom, and learners who want to kind of learn VR and XR. So this is where we are. If anybody's ever been to Sligo and Strandhill, this is where we're located. So it's an absolutely gorgeous spot, and we're just in that top floor. So this is our room. So as you can see, this is how we're developing the training at the moment. We're very much taking in educators and industry who just are at the beginning stages and want to learn how to use the headset, how to bring it into the classroom, how to be able to do this. So this is what we're actually doing. We're just providing that space, a safe space where they can learn, and they can learn how to bring it into the classroom and teach their own students. We have lots of courses going on at the moment. One of the courses is a podcasting essentials. So we were lucky enough to get a podcasting studio that was tucked away in the corner. So we have a couple of courses. We have podcasting essentials for business. It's a level 5. We also have an Immersive Technology Level 5 course. The Immersive Technology course is basically a 4-week course that teaches educators how to bring immersive tech and VR into the classroom. Okay, so it's a really big focus on how to train the trainer in VR. We also support industry. Okay, so this is David Mullen from Engineering Documentation. So the engineering company, they're BIM Engineering. They do a lot of digital twins and 3D scanning. So he very generously came and he showed me how to use his Matterport 3D scanner. This is one of the pieces of technology that we have for the hub that will be coming soon. So he was great to show me how to do this. We have scanned the hub. So if you take a photo of the QR code, you can actually walk around the hub in Sligo itself. This is my first attempt of a scan. Nobody gets more excited with technology than I do. I'm the biggest geek going. So everybody knew that I was having great fun all morning just doing lighter scanning. So the other big part of what we do in the hub and what we're developing at the minute is the Immersive Technology Apprenticeship. So the apprenticeship at the moment is still in development. Okay, so it needs to go in for QQI validation. It's really exciting, and it's being developed by an absolutely fantastic group of people. It is for industry, designed by industry. Okay, so we have some fantastic people on our CSG, including Immersive. We've got James Corbett and Mark Roddy. We've got Jacinta Moore, that's a curriculum developer. We've got Imagine, we've got Aaron J, who is our chair. We've got Mary from WWETV, sharing her knowledge as well. We have an absolutely fantastic group of industry, and there's a lot of those people in the room here today, which is brilliant. We have 7 curriculum development group. So the people that are actually developing the subjects are working in this space, and it's absolutely fantastic. They have a huge amount of experience. So it's quite exciting, and it'll be going in for validation quite soon, with hopefully having an first intake next year in 2026. So what is an apprenticeship? So you basically work. So you find an employer and you work while you learn. So it's a 2-year program. So the apprenticeship will learn per module and spend part of the time actually learning, but majority of the time working. Okay, so they would have a work mentor. So as I said before, it's created for industry by industry with modules specifically developed for leading immersive technology experts. It combines primarily on-the-job training with scheduled off-job sessions. It's a very niche subject, so it's been quite challenging to develop this at a level 6. It is quite technical. And so it's really bringing people in at a foundation level and teaching them a variety of skills to be able to really develop VR within a company who wants to bring this in. And again, it brings us back to the education and learning. So you can't just take a headset and stick it on somebody and go, off you go. Do you know what? That doesn't work. There has to be beginning stages to everything. And we're hoping to be able to do this on a ground level. Do you know? So we're starting at the beginning. So our target audience, okay, it is quite a niche subject. So we're not creating a course for people to take on apprentice to go and work in a VR company. That's not really what it's about. It's really about companies who are interested in this kind of technology and really want to be able to bring it into the company. So an apprentice can be somebody who has an interest in it. They can be a new hire, but they can also be an existing hire. So they could be working for the architecture company for the last 10 years and they decide to jump on the apprenticeship. Okay. So it's really having an interest in this field and being able to bring this kind of new kind of technology within to the company as well. So employers, it's been quite interesting because the amount of employers or companies that have asked me, when is it going to start? Is it finished yet? When's your first intake? And we've got people like the engineering companies, Westport Estate was somebody who's quite keen on it. Do you know, people that are in tourism, healthcare. So there's so many different companies that are keen to kind of bring this stuff in and to be able to have a staff member that is able to lead the company in the right direction. So I'm going to go through the subjects because I'm a geek, okay, and you all might kind of understand it a little bit. So year 1, they're looking at the introduction to immersive technologies, emerging trends and immersive technologies. So let's be honest, you blink and this stuff changes, okay? So it changes that quickly. So there's a subject there that covers that to make sure that it's always kind of current. Immersive storytelling and narrative design, digital design and 3D asset creation, introduction to game engines, okay? This is something that will run from the very beginning. So learning Unity is not going to happen overnight. So this is definitely something that is brought in at the very beginning. But by the time they get into the introduction to game engines, they already have a little bit of knowledge in relation to it. Audio for immersive environments, immersive media production, and of course, we've got an ongoing sprint that happens throughout the years. So each assessment will create a lovely project at the end that is specific to the industry that they're in as well. So year 2, so developing project management skills. Okay, so something like this, it's really, really important that they learn to work as a team. They learn to work as a team and they learn to manage projects. So it's really important. They would have gotten all the foundational skills at the beginning in year 1. So by the time they kind of start year 2, they're ready to do the big project and they're putting that project management skills in place. Spatial computing and interaction design. Advanced XR development, so that's Unity on a higher level. So we're just diving back into that. Digital twin and fundamentals. And of course, at the end, you've got the showcase module. So by then, they should have a massive project completed for the company. And that is then finished. And it's just good to remember as well, it is a level 6, so it's foundational. So they will be learning on the job and they will be learning through their mentors and the people that are teaching them. Okay, so we're very new. So if you want to follow us along on LinkedIn, you get to see all the fun stuff that we get to do. We'll keep you updated on the apprenticeship as well and all the different courses that are running. If you do want to get in touch with me or you want to have a chat, do please come up. I've got some nice techie toys over with me as well. And if anybody wants to see a 3D laptop, yeah. Thank you so much.